So when you come to the studio, the first place you're going to stop in here is the dressing room area. We have two beautiful, nice, comfortable chairs for you to relax in. Then this is spot where all the magic happens, right? Where you get dressed. We have a place for you to hang your clothes, and then a place for the makeup artist, right? Or for yourself. We have a makeup mirror, light, place for that curling iron. You got to get that hair straight, what have you. So you have a nice, safe space that you can get dressed in prior to going to the studio and getting your images taken. But also in this space is something else that's very special, which is my library. So, you know, our three values: fun, family, and faithful. The faithful part is our being true to this tradition. This is my photo library. These are all books that deal with the history of African-American photography, specifically African-American portraiture. I am a scholar, a student of African-American photography. And when I'm in this area, when it's not serving as a dressing room, it's my office, and I'm always sitting here with a book, looking and studying those great photographers who were true to the tradition of African-American portraiture, people like the Scurlock Studio in Washington, D.C., and so many others. But this library represents that faithful part, the foundation upon which we're building upon and which we're creating images. So this is the dressing room, and then, of course, my library. Now we'll pop over to the actual studio. So the studio, of course, is right next to the dressing room. And when you get to the studio, the first thing you're going to see is something unique to my studio, and that is the wall of family portraits. I think the family portrait is the most sacred portrait. And here is my family. You have images of my family, my wife, my daughters, my son-in-love, my grandson, and of course, my son, who transitioned at the age of 32 in 2023. And the studio is dedicated to his memories. And when my son died, what I had were these images. And so these images are about life, they're about legacy, and they're about the presence of the ancestors. This is my workstation. We just finished a image making session with the artist Johnny. So the first thing you're going to see is my Studio Titan stand. Love this stand. This is a stand which I use to create images. My camera is mounted here. This is where I shoot tethered. Have my computer here. My camera is always connected to the computer. I shoot tethered so I can see the images in real time as we're making images. I can see those images, which is important for me as I shoot. I have two behind the scenes cameras. One camera captures the person in front of the camera. The other camera captures me doing the work. So we get the behind the scenes footage you can also see. And we share that with persons as well. When persons come to our studio, we actually share with them that behind the scenes footage, because it's a memorable moment. You know, most people do a photo shoot once or twice a year, if that. Some once every 2, 3, 4, 5 years. So we want to make sure we chronicle that moment. Next, we have our props. We have a series of props we use in our studio, from the studio chairs, posing desks, apple boxes, stools. You can see here in the set we just did with Yanni, we had a microphone and some speakers. She's a rapper and an artist, so we use that. We have the top-notch, first-class, state-of-the-art lighting system we use in the studio, from beauty dishes to these very huge soft boxes and anything in between. We have strips, we have squares, we have tons of lights to make sure we can make the perfect lighting. Photography literally means writing with light. And what we're doing in the studio is we're actually shining light on you. So for me, to get the perfect light that makes you look your best is what I'm trying to do. And then we, of course, have what we call our sets. This is a set we did for Yanni. And you can see a very unique set. We have this kind of fake floor, if you will. We did a 3 backdrop with her. So we have backdrops, we have paper backdrops, we have also cloth backdrops. We store our backdrops here. Once again, you see our lighting here. And then over in the corner, we have more lights and more storage. So basically, this is the studio. It's a first-class studio, very private, and we consider it sacred space. I argue that what we're doing is we're creating images of those created in the image of God. It's sacred work, it's holy work, it's honorable work, and this is our studio. Sacred space. I'm Dr. Basui Watkins, the scholar with the camera, saying, go and make something beautiful.